In this video I want to compare the plugins Kilohearts Tape Stop and Sotto Spindown, because both of these plugins promise that you can pitch down a sample into silence on a certain trigger, but in different ways, and I want to explore this idea in this video. But before getting started, I will show you the song that I'm working with in this video. I made this song like a year ago or something. If you're watching this channel for a long time already, then you know that at some point I had a phase where I always introduced a new episode with some sort of intro, and I made various intros. I will play you one of them now. So that was one of the intros that I always used, and one of my ideas was to make this song the Pokemon theme but with VST plugins. But I somehow never managed to make the video footage for that. So if some graphic designers feel inspired to do that for me now, just take the audio from the video or something and make a video for me, that would be cool. Then I would use intros again, this one specifically. Until then, this is just going to be unused. The only reason why I put it up today is because it has this Supersaw melody in it, which I wanna use for the experiment today. This was one of the few moments in my life where I felt like I did something that could easily fit into a proper Eurobeat song. That's why I wanted to use that here, because in Eurobeat Supersaws you always have to have these moments where the tape stops. Okay, so we have two automations going on here, and one of them is when it should stop and the other one is how long it should take to stop. So as you can see, most of the time it takes the same time, and that are the following moments. And now this is the one that has a bit of a different stop time. So this stop time is a little bit longer because it's at the end, but generally it is very short. It goes down and then immediately and then it's immediately followed by the next note, so that it just has a nice groove, right? And that's how it works. And now I'm going to replace Kilohearts Tape Stop with Sotto Spindown. Okay, looks like this. And the cool thing about this plugin is you can actually move the curve in a very specific way with these spline control points. Whereas in Kilohearts Tape Stop, you can only change the shape with one parameter, which has a better workflow, but also like not as much control. I know it can be a little bit fiddly. That's why I think that this is actually very handy here. But this one only has one parameter, the spin down. So the length of this whole thing is always at the same size. So first of all, I'm going to make sure that all of these things are happening at the same time. And then we're going to look at the actual effect. and we immediately notice that nothing happens. The reason for that is because the length of this spin down is incredibly long. it doesn't really get started at all. So in order to let it do that, you have to drag this point, which starts at 10 seconds. That is the full length of this thing, and you have to drag it all the way down here. Oh, it has to be even smaller to work. So as you can see, at this point it gets fiddly. It doesn't let me take the control point anymore like that. Okay, so let's do that manually, and now boom. No. And for some reason you cannot drag the control points while playing back, which is just not very comfortable. And it doesn't let you play back until you click off out of the interface. Let's compare it. I can't get this to be much faster down. It would have so much potential to be way better than Kilohearts, but it's just not. It's... Why? Who needs 10 seconds of spin down? That's just what I wanted to share you with this video, you know? Like, what a great idea for a plugin. And what a beautiful plugin as well. But still, the execution. No. Please, go on. Finish the plugin. It's so close to being great.